Well, today we're going to celebrate the 3 months of my public appearance here on YouTube. What a blessing! And for those who don't know me, my name's Legion, and this channel has been for 120 days, more than that. And today's topic is about how to ignite your passion, right? Everybody has a passion, innate gift or talent in them, or something they want to do, but they haven't do anything yet. In 2003, oh, by the way, before I go further, this painting is another painting from my father, Martin Chu. He had it done here in the United States back in 2002 when I was living in New Jersey at the time with my husband. But now we are in this hot Las Vegas, cooling down my thought and calm my mind by just looking at this painting, right? And how did my father do it? In our kitchen. 15 more minutes only. It's a watercolor painting. I will tell you the story about that next time. Today's topic about ignite your passion. Let me tell you my personal story. Maybe that can inspire you a little bit. In 2003, I was in Taiwan for the Lunar New Year, and my father and I, we were sitting and chatting in his studio at my hometown, and he told me, "Hey, Legion, do you know something?" "What?" I said. Do you know the pig is very smart?" I said, "How so?" He started to tell me the story. That's the story eventually become this book, Martin and his Piglet. And at the time when I think about that story was so interesting and so intriguing, so I jot down some notes and I went back to the East Coast, and I have to know more details. I was thinking to make my father's wish come true, because he really wanted his book to be published, his story. It's very inspiring, by the way. But I'm not trying to brag about what I wrote, but it's a true story, how he do not do anything at all in school, but because of this pig, inspired him to the way of art. It's in bilingual format, so it's one side is traditional Chinese, the other side is in English. So I jotted down, and finally I got the first manuscript done the same year in April. And I started to put it into my newsletter. That was Yahoo newsletter called Kimo. And I had a reader back that time, and also my father, in order to make the story more vivid, he illustrated the picture in there. I well kept that. And I started to submit to some publisher, maybe agent, and most of them are turning back with a no, not suitable, not a good fit. Finally, maybe back in 2004, I had this query letter. They asked for manuscript. This lady told me, "You know what, your story is kind of long. It's like 4,000 words, but if you can condense it into 1,000 words, and send it to as an article to a multicultural, some kind of publication for magazine, will be a good fit," because she thinks that's a very good story. And I thought to myself, no, because I want to publish as a book. I want to have a publisher really get interested. So I was turned down maybe 10, 15 more times. I was a little bit discouraged, but I didn't give up. Instead of giving up, I just put the manuscript into my drawer for many years. After my father passed away, a couple of years, in 2016, I got this divine timing. It's a divine arrangement. It just happened to some sort of, I don't even know how this became a reality. So I met this editor online. She happened to be graduate from the same high school, a Catholic high school, a all-girl high school. And she was she has been an editor for a long time, and she became my agent and turned into be a publisher. She published my book, and another musician's book, a professor in Taiwan College. And that was journey back in 2016. And I agreed I want to make this happen. It was a 10 months work from scratch to finish. In the meantime, I had a lot of being turned down by the editor, became a publisher. And during the process, I did not give up. I won't tell you the process at this time, but I'm just saying that after publishing the book, I went back to Taiwan for the promotion. Got booked to a city book signing, went back to my high school for stand-up ovation speech. So it came true. So right after the book signings and also the speech that I made in my high school, I also went to 3 radio stations to continue to promote the books. It was very good, and it was an amazing journey for publishing the book, even though it's been 3 years, I think, going to be 4 years by this October, November. But I still like to promote, to get people know about the story. It's not only multicultural. I think the whole story is universal. That's why when I first had the idea of writing it down, and my father wished I had it published and could be a, teaching material for the young kids. So one is never too old to learn, and we can all be very brave to pursue our dream and live a wonderful life. I want to show you a little picture of my dad. That was his handwriting, Martin Chu, when he was really handsome, right? That was when he was 30 years old. He said in here, he was graduate in the art school. He's a Pisces, so living in a dream world. Pisces love art, so he loved to create. He was specialized in paintings, sculpture, photography, and hope everybody enjoy his artwork. It's martinchustudio.com, and also I will put my the book, the review link down below so you can have it maybe in the 4th of July. By the way, if you live in the United States, happy 4th of July, everyone. And the rest of you in other parts of the world, I hope you are safe and healthy for the next half year of 2020, okay? And I will continue to promote, and not only to promote the book, but to produce some contents for this channel. I think it's really worthy my time, and I value your viewership, your existence. Make me motivate to make more video for you. All right, so I want to close up with one quote from Einstein. He said, I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious. I hope that you do too. All right, I close up with my own quote. Dare to dream, the time's now. I'll see you next time. If you like this video, if you are first time here in Legion's channel, you can hit the subscribe button. Oh, by the way, that right here, that globe, I just created the logo for this channel and also for my website, which is legionbaker.com. If you haven't already, I encourage you to take a look. I was thinking to have that website done for a couple months already, but it's finally up last week. All right, enjoy it. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.